That's what's around my feet there. I was like, what?
So early goose in Ontario is definitely interesting. You're either super successful or you're not so much. We had a little bit of both. The first hunt we had lined up, Dev and Jordy had found a field of about 200 geese in a cattle pasture. We had a little unexpected visitor come in right at shooting light, so that was interesting. We had to get this cow literally eating our A-frame, and we had to corral her and get her out of there, and then she went into the decoys. It was just a mess, and it was an hour-long ordeal that we didn't need right at shooting light. So it was one of those mornings where it just gives you more motivation for that next hunt, which was definitely worth the wait.
That first hill, I was like, oh, I thought it was gonna be way more wet in there.
So it's Wednesday night, Dev calls me up. We're all out scouting, and he says, oh, you know, I got this field here. I don't have permission yet, but I think I can get permission. There's 120 geese sitting on it. If you want to check it out, go check it out. So I took a drive out there. Sure enough, these geese are piling in this wheat field, and they're loving every minute of it.
Woody's.
Right.
Those things look like they knew where they were going, and it wasn't here. That is still pretty early though to see them flying.
Shooting light comes around, and sure enough, these birds are passing right over. They're coming right over, and we're like, this just screams last week's situation. We had birds passing over, nothing wanted to come in. We're getting a little worried. But sure enough, just as this whole ordeal of passing birds ends, we hear this loud flock, like real close. We can't see them. We're right in front of a tree. And all of a sudden, these things start setting up, and we're getting real excited.
They should be coming, boys. Yeah, they're setting at least. Oh yeah. Spin around. Go. Caught him!
So after this first flock comes in, doesn't it come around for a second pass? These birds just came right around again, and we were like, what's going on here? These birds really want in. So we get reloaded, reset up, and just wait for them on that second pass.
Yes. Yeah, they're gonna come again. Hey, they're gonna come again here. They're gonna come again.
Are they?
Yeah. Call.
Okay, they're going up! Let's go.
Keep going.
There's no way they come back for three. We gotta clean up. Birds.
They're coming, man.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Call them, man. They're not going. They want it. They're just coming back.
Just when we thought it couldn't get any better, these birds come back for round 3. They were just off frame of the camera, unfortunately, but on our left side, 4 more birds came back out of that flock. Brian took a shot. It was a Hail Mary, but he got one down on that 3rd pass as well, and it was just, we were laughing. We could not stop laughing at these birds.
Give it. Oh, shot!
Here you go!
What?
You guys got one?
I put one back there.
So 9, I think we're at 9.
9? What? Yeah, it's dead. Dude, this shot was a prayer.
Let's go! Yo, and that one's, how's that one alive? No, I was looking.
This is a small one too.
Go. Lots of decoys. Let's go.
Hey!
So this solo starts coming in, and he's coming right over the blind, right over the blind, right over the blind, and somebody yells out, "Oh, who's gonna get embarrassed by this this solo?" And sure enough, Dev stands up, strikes out all 3 shots. This solo takes a nice sail by, just laughing at us, and things like that in the blind that you just look back at and laugh. And that's what hunting's really all about, is getting out there with your buddies, having a good laugh, and enjoying the morning. The 2019 Ontario early goose season was definitely an interesting one, with the big fail on the first weekend, but the second weekend we crushed it. John Mike was out with another buddy of ours, and they got a 3-man limit on the same morning, so big pile of birds for that last weekend of the early goose season, which was great. So now it's just a grind to get ready for duck opener. That's in 2 weeks, so we're ready for it.